Hope you guys are doing well. So let me quickly give my introduction. My name is Viraj and I'm working as a machine learning software engineer. So this is my very first lecture on YouTube, and today we will be looking into the Pandas library. So I chose the Pandas library to be my very first lecture because Pandas plays a crucial role in the field of data science. It's a super cool library, and I use it almost every day during my data science projects, and you will find it really helpful. So let's start with pandas quickly. Also, my coding style might be different from yours. I generally do not import the entire library like import pandas as pd. Instead, I will import the specific function from pandas so that we should not flood our RAM with like these libraries, and we try to save the space. Let's start with pandas. So let's start with 1D series in pandas. So I'll do from pandas import series. Here we go. Hit the tab. Hit the tab. Not completing. Okay. Okay. Now it's here. Series as make series. Okay. So let's create a series quickly. Make series. Hit the shift and tab in your Jupyter notebook, and it will give you the parameters you can pass. It need data. I'll give data. Okay, whatever. I'll pass the index. Let's pass the index A and B, and that should be it. Okay. Let's see the type of our series. You can type and check the type of this data type. Here we go. So you can see it's a pandas series, and if you want to print it, do it series. Here we go. You can see the index A and B, and the value is 132. Cool. So now I'll move to the most important functionality of pandas library, which is data frame. So 80% of the time I work with data frame, and you will find it super cool because it provides you the functionality which will make your work easy in the in the stage of data pre-processing and data engineering. Also, this pandas data frame will help you to prepare your data set by collecting the data from multiple CSV or Excel or TXT files. We will create a different data frame, and then we will merge those data frames into one to create our final data set. Cool. So here to the data frame, we'll do from pandas import data frame as make data frame. Cool. So here we'll do multiple things. First should be create empty data frame. Second should be feed in some data. Okay. Feed in some data in data frame. Third, merge multiple data frame into one. And what else? Oh, okay. If there is something else, I'll show you. For now, let's move with these three things. Okay, so first let's create empty data frame. So I'll say first data frame should equal to make data frame. I'm taking this function from our import here. Okay, so hit the tab, shift and tab to see the parameters you can pass. It need data. I'll say for now, I'll say data none, and it need columns. I'll say column none. Sorry, not none. I'll keep them empty, and data whatever, just keep it none for now. So if you want to see the data frame, just do head. You can see the empty data frame. It has nothing, just empty data frame. So let's feed in some data. So I'll just copy and paste one dictionary for you, and we'll create a data frame for this dictionary. Okay, cool. So I got the dictionary here. Okay, hold on. Import. Sorry, from NumPy. Import nan as nan. So I'm doing this because I have a not assigned number variable here. The value for this key country is a null value, and I kept that intentionally. I'll show you how to fill some null values later on. Okay, so it should be fine now. Okay, we got our dictionary. If you want to check the type, do st type. It's a dict. Now feeding this data into our data frame, which is our first data frame. Cool. So I'll do something like first data frame is equal to first data frame, and it will ask you the data. Okay, see, make data frame, and then pass this data is lst, which is our dictionary. It need index. Keep it none, for we don't need index it right now. Let's feed that some columns, which is from which should be these keys here: country, my friends, Simba, Shrek, Spidey, Batman, their age, and are they busy? Cool. Let's feed in that. Okay, the country. Oops. Friend. Oops. Friend. What else we got? Age, and are they busy? Okay, this should work. Let's see whether we got the data in or not. Okay, you can see we got the data in this data frame. If you want to check from the top, just do head. If you want to check from the bottom, just do tail. Here we go. Now, few useful functions you might need to explore your data. That will be like first data frame, the describe. It will describe your data. Here we go. You can see the count. It is showing this description for the numerical values, that is age. It says there are 8 values and the mean is 4.5, standard deviation, minimum is 1, and maximum is 8. Okay, cool. So another one is first data frame. You can check the info. There we go. The info, it says it's a data frame, and then it says there are 8 entries and 7 non-null values, because there is one null value in country and no null values in other columns. Cool. Let's move. So let's create another data frame, and then we will merge these 2 data frames into one to create our final training set. Also, I'm showing you this in case if you have different CSV files and you want to take some data from one CSV and take some data from another CSV, and you want to merge that data together to create your final training set or whatever, you can follow this method here. So let's create a second data frame. Before that, let me just copy a dictionary for you. Here we go. This is my another data. I have some more friends. They are in these countries, and this time they are Thor, Loki, Deadpool, Flash, Superman, Doctor Strange, and Venom. Their age, and they're busy or not. I got it. And now second df should be something like make my df. And what we need, data should be another data, and columns should be country, their age, and what else we have? Friend. Oh, let me do friend, their age, and are they busy? Cool. So it should be fine. You want to check how this look like. Here we go. We got our data, and now I want to merge these 2 data frames into one. So let make another empty data frame, and we'll append these two data frame into our final. So merge in me, let me create another data frame. Merge in me will be like make data frame, and I don't have any data right now, but I have my columns, which are like country, age, or maybe my friend, age, and then busy. Okay, oops, what did I do? Okay, I just missed my list. There we go. Okay, so if you want to see this data frame, just do that. It is empty. Let's feed in some data. So merge in me is equal to merge in me dot append, and let's append the data. Hit shift and tab to see the options. It says other. Feed in the other data frames. So we have first data frame, we have second data frame. That's it. And let's see what we got in here. Merge in me dot head. Okay, we got the data here. So if you want to see more rows, just pass the n number of rows. So it will show you the number of rows here. Cool. So let's perform some operations on this data frame and see what we can do. So for example, I want to see how many friends I got, or I want to see, I'm interested in my friends column. So I'll do something like merge in me. I'll pass my friend column and I'll do describe. Hit the tab, not working, it's working now. Okay, you can see there are count 15, and top is Wonder Woman, uniques, all are unique, it says, frequency is 1, cool. So now what else we can do? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's see how many friends are busy and how many are not, and let's talk to the friends who are not busy. So I'll take out all the friends who are not busy. Okay, I'll do another data frame, like maybe friends forever. Okay, it's equal to my data frame, and I will pass the boolean here. Okay, I'll pass the boolean here. I'll say margin me, and I'm interested in my busy column. Is equal to no. So it will create a data frame for me with the friends who are not busy. If you want to see that, there we go. All those friends are not busy. So as now I got the friends who are not busy. So I'm not interested in which country they are, or maybe we are not interested in their age and the busy column because we already know that they are not busy. So let's get rid of those extra columns. Okay, so I'll do something like friends forever. Just give me a second. I should do not disturb. We got it. Okay, so friends forever is equal to friends forever, and I'll just do their country, and I'll do their age because, or maybe friends. Let's do friends. Okay, we don't care about the age or busy, whether they are busy, because we already know they are not busy. This should update our data frame now. Let's see. Cool. We just got their country and we got our friend, but we have a slight problem here. We can see all other. We know the country of all other friends except Hulk. We don't know where is Hulk right now. It says not assigned number. Let's assign some place to Hulk. We don't know where is he. Let's figure that out. So before doing that, I'll just pass. Okay, let's just directly assign some place to Hulk then. Okay, so we'll do transfer error dot fill and name, and then hit shift and tab to see what are the parameters you can pass. It says value, and I'll say just put him somewhere on Earth. We don't care where is he. Also in place, true. Yep. And let's see. Cool. So Hulk is on somewhere on Earth, but we don't we don't know the country. Okay, cool. And for these warnings, I'll just show you one more thing. I'll do something like import warnings, and I'll say warnings dot filter warnings, and pass the parameter which is ignore. Ignore all the warnings. Cool. We ignore the warnings. Okay. So now you know like how you can merge two data frames, how you can perform operations on those data frames, and some other functionalities like transfer error. Uh, now, like there are two styles of inheriting some column. One is like this country and describe, and other is like once you have the data frame, you can instead of like using it inside a list, passing this inside a list, you can directly do the country as well. As long as you have that inside a data frame, it should work fine. Here we go, same thing. Okay, the another thing is transfer error. Maybe you want to, maybe you want to, or do we have the H? No, maybe you want to describe, or we did describe info. Here we go. It will not give sum or mean because these are the categorical variables. Okay, still it gives something. Okay, it just sum up all the countries and friends. Cool. So other thing I want to show you, maybe mean. It should not give any mean because it is not a numerical value. Transfer dot mean. Oh, it is giving, but it is empty because there is no numerical value. Cool. Okay. Now, as you know, like how we can create a multiple data frames, but I haven't showed you how you can take data from CSV, multiple CSV, but you know how to merge two data frames. So let's create two separate data frames from two CSV. So what I will do, I'll just create two CSVs quickly. For one is for transfer error dot to CSV first. Cool. And let's see another data frame quickly. Let's see. Let's take this margin main data frame. Okay. Margin main dot to CSV. Save it as a second CSV. And I made a typo. Here we go. Now we have two CSV. So now quickly create two data frames. I'll do pd.read CSV. Oh, I need to import that from pandas import read CSV, right? Yep. Tab is not working. Here we go. Read CSV. Oops. Read CSV. Now first should be read CSV. My first one, and then read my CSV, the second one. Cool. So if you want to see the data type, first dot describe, you will see it's a oops, not data describe. You should do info. You should see it's a data frame. So now you had two different CSV, and now you got two different data frames, and now you know how to merge these data frames through this process here, through this one here, and appending to this data frame, and now you know how to perform operations on this. Hopefully you will find this helpful. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. Also bear with me, this is my very first tutorial. Have a good day.